Hello, CP Algebra 2B, and welcome to another lesson here. Still dealing with radicals and radical expressions. Today we are focusing on how are the properties of rational exponents related to the properties of integer exponents, and how do you simplify rational expressions. Let's get on into it, into adding and subtracting like terms, essentially like radicals. So it follows here that just like if you have 3x plus 5x equals 8x, you can add like terms, and you can kind of think of radicals as like terms. Here we have a fourth root of 10 and 7 fourth roots of 10. If you have the same root, so to speak, you simply can add them, and in this case 1 plus 7 is just 8 fourth roots of 10. Again, we have similar exponents here, fractional exponents. 12 to the 2/3 and another 12 to the 2/3. In that case, we are going to have 7 plus 2, which is 8 times 12 to the 2/3. 8, what are you doing? It's 9. 2 plus 7 is 9. Okay, 9 to the 12th to the 2/3. And then very similarly here, we have 8 to the 1/5 and minus 10 times 8 to the 1/5, and that would be negative 8 to the 1/5. Negative 8 eighths to the 1/5. Whew! Okay, interesting stuff. Anyway, where it gets a little more challenging is whenever it doesn't look like they can be added right away. What you have to do first is try and break it down to see if anything does simplify into thirds. So again, this is going to take all of our skills from before. 48 we know is the same as 16 times 3. So we could think of it as the fourth root of 16 times the fourth root of 3. The fourth root of 16 is 2, 2 to the fourth, times the fourth root of 3, which means we have 2 fourth roots of 3 minus 1 fourth root of 3. 2 minus 1 is just 1 fourth root of 3. Okay, so break it down first if you can. 54 and 2. 54 is the same as, so we're looking at thirds. So let's see, 3 to the third, which is 27, times 2. We can think of it as 3 quantity 3/3. Times the cubic root of 2 minus 3, 2 in the 4. Okay, sorry, all that there. Anyway, the cubic root of 3 to the third is going to cancel, which means we have 4 times 3 cubic roots of 2 minus a cubic root of 2. 4 times 3 is 12 cubic roots of 2 minus a cubic root of 2 gives us 11 cubic roots of 2. Okay, so those are those two there. Some practice problems. So let me write some practice problems for you. Feel free to pause and then come back after you write them down. So let's do 7 cubic roots of 5 minus 2 cubic roots of 5. That's one of them. Let's do 5 cubic roots of 24 minus 4 cubic roots of 375. And let's do one more here. Negative 2 fourth roots of 405 minus 5 fourth roots of 80. So you can feel free to pause it, try these out, come back. I'm going to get on into it. 7 minus 2, we have the same radicals, so that's just 5 cubic roots of 5. That should be all that one is. 24, we're thinking of things to the third. So 2 to the third would be 8, and then times the cubic root of 3. Okay, so we have 5 times 2 minus 4 Let's see, 5 to the third is 125 times 3. So this is 4 times 5 cubic roots of 3. 10 cubic roots of 3 minus 20 cubic roots of 3 would be negative 10 cubic roots of 3. Okay, last one here, 4th roots of 405. In this case, 3 to the 4th goes into it, times 4th root of 5, negative 2 out front, negative 5, and into 80 would be 2 to the 4th, and then 4th roots of 5. Okay, negative 2 times 3, 4th roots of 5, minus 5 times 2, 4th roots of 5, and that's negative 6, 4th roots of 5, minus 10, 4th roots of 5, or negative 16, 4th roots of 5. Okay, so a lot of those, again, if you are not getting all of your perfect factors down just yet, don't worry, it'll get there. Again, you're thinking of perfect cubes that go into the number, things to the 4th power that go into the number, and so forth. Okay, moving on, just some more practice problems here, but just showing you with variables the little bit of difference here. 12 and then the cubic roots and everything. So let's just work on simplifying first. So we need to think how many 3's come out of the x. So this is 12x cubic roots of 2x squared minus, okay, a third can't come out, x. Let's break up the 54 though. That would be the same as 27, so 3 to the third times 2. Okay, and the x, and then x squared. So that's x times 3 times the cubic root of 2x squared. So end up with 12x and the cubic roots. And they end up being the same, so we can subtract them to 9x cubic roots of 2x squared. Okay, so a lot of the skills of these problems rely on your knowledge of the previous. Okay, square roots. Okay, so there's a little 2 here if we need to take that. So the square root of 9 is 3. X to the 5th will leave you with, you can bring out 2 pairs, leaves you with 1. And then we have minus x, we can bring a pair out, and then we have minus to the x. So we have 3x squared minus x, 3x squared root of x minus x squared root of x, which gives us 2x squared root of x. Okay, not too bad there. Let me just give you 2 more practice problems to try out these types. X, 9x to the third plus 2 roots of x to the 5th. And 2x to the third, or to the cubic root of 16x to the 4th. Let's specify this is a cubic root. Minus 5 cubic roots of 2x to the 7th. Okay, so again, you can pause and come on back once you try them out. So cubic root of 9 is 3. You can bring out an x, root of x, plus 2x squared, root of x. This is 5x squared, root of x. This one here, cubic root, so I'm thinking 8 and 2. 8 is the same thing as 2 to the third times cubic root of 2, or 2x to cubic root of 2 minus 5 no, this should be 2x, sorry, minus 5, because I can bring out another one of those. Cubic roots, I can bring out an x to the second, leaves you with 2x. So 4x squared cubic roots of 2x minus 5x squared cubic roots of 2x, boop, boop, okay, is negative 1x squared cubic roots of 2x. Okay, again, a lot of your skills on breaking things up come into practice there. Okay, so good luck with practicing those. There's a little background to them. Definitely work on adding and subtracting and so forth. Thanks. Have a nice day.